If you are a coach, creator, or podcaster who's looking to scale your personal brand and audience, then I'd like to show you how to get 1 million views in 30 days using our 3-step AI content scaling protocol. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Marco Tomacic, and I'm the founder of EarnWithContent.io. And what we do is we help personal brands scale their audience by implementing an AI content department into their business to do just that for them. And if you're wondering why you should listen to me in the first place, it's because we help countless personal brands achieve this, alongside Kamala, who runs an online health coaching business. And as soon as we implemented our AI content department into her business, she saw over a 300% increase in impressions and reach and got millions of eyeballs on her short form content across multiple platforms. So let's not waste any time, let's dive straight into this. And so the first thing I want to quickly illustrate to you is what it looks like when you're trying to create content and obtain a large audience all by yourself. And when you're creating content, there's essentially 3 phases to it. There's the researching phase, the creating phase, and the distributing phase. And so the first phase, the researching phase, you want to make sure that you're finding proven ideas and hooks. And the reason why you want to do this is because you don't want to be reinventing the wheel. You want to find ideas and hooks that have been proven to work time and time again. So you're creating every piece of content with certainty and decreasing the chance that the piece of content is going to flop. And the next thing you have is finding things like audios, post times, hashtags, and keywords. And this is more so content hygiene, and you want to make sure that it's working in your favor and not against you. And so the second phase of the whole process is the creating phase, and this is easily the most time-consuming part of the whole content creation process. And so you want to make sure that when you're recording your videos and getting them edited, that you're doing it in a time-efficient manner and that everything's streamlined and you know what's happening with each file and it's all in one place and not getting, not all over the place essentially. And the third phase we have is the distributing phase, and this is essentially posting at least once per day and posting across all platforms. And I'm just gonna say right now, the more you post and the more places you post, the faster your audience is gonna grow and the faster you're gonna reach this goal of obtaining a large audience. But the problem is when you're trying to create content all by yourself, you're spreading your time and energy so thin across the whole content creation process that you're not gonna be able to yield any results because if you're doing it all yourself, it's not sustainable and it's not efficient. Therefore, it's going to take, if you're doing it all by yourself, first of all, it's going to take hours per day and lots of hours per week to do all of this all by yourself. And so, therefore, it's not sustainable and you can't repeat it. And when you post content, you're not going to get any results and you're going to end up blaming the content. You're going to say content's not working when in reality, you just needed some help with these other things and outsourcing it to a team that's been trained and knows what they're doing. And so the way that we go about it with our clients is we install an in-house AI content department into their business that's going to edit and distribute 30 to 60 pieces of short form content across all platforms every month on autopilot for our clients. And the way we're able to do that is we place a fully trained social media AI specialist into their business that takes care of all 3 of these content creation stages for them. And so the very first thing the social media AI specialist does when they're placed into our client's business is they conduct content market research within our client's market to find the best topics, best keywords, find out when their audience is the most active so we know when to post, just making sure that all these little things are working in our favor and not against us. And the next thing we implement into our client's business is an analytic tracking and reporting system so we know what's working and what's not. And when it comes to the creating phase, the way we handle that is we implement a content management system so everything's getting done in a streamlined manner so we know where every piece of content is and in which stage of the content creation process it's in. And the way we take care of editing is our social media AI specialist leverages AI tools to edit the videos so it's getting done in the quickest and most efficient manner possible without sacrificing any quality. And when it comes to distributing the videos, our social media AI specialist leverages a social media management system so it's getting posted on all platforms at scale without decreasing any quality and they're getting it done in an efficient manner. But this is what it looks like internally. When it comes to what our clients see from the outside, it's very simple. Essentially, all our clients do is they submit a piece of content and the content department takes care of the rest of the content creation process. And so we even provide frameworks for recording raw footage effectively. And so our clients submit either a raw footage, a long form video that they want repurposed into shorter clips, or they even type in a quote that they want to turn into a carousel. Okay. And so once they submit it via a content intake form, literally just one click of a button, they submit it, and the rest of the content creation process is taken care of. The team manages the content, edits the content, and posts it all for them without the client lifting a single finger. And so they basically have a content machine in their business that's able to pump out 30 to 60 pieces of content efficiently across all platforms, okay, with very minimal effort. But when it actually comes to us implementing the content department into our client's business, we use something called a 3-step content scaling protocol. And essentially, the 3 steps are the planning and researching step, the implementation of the actual content department, and then the optimization step. And so in the planning and researching step, we conduct all the research. So we find things like proven topics, proven hooks, proven SEO keywords, your peak posting time, which essentially is when your audience is the most active. And then we also conduct hashtag research. And so basically, we're firing up the machine and we're making sure that all the odds are being played in our favor. So whenever we do post, your content, we're making sure that it has the highest chance of it actually succeeding. And so step two is the actual implementation of the content department. And the content department is basically a content machine that's able to pump out 30 to 60 pieces of content across all the platforms, across all your socials. And so this content includes short form content, and whether that's a YouTube video that you want repurposed and turn it and repurpose into shorter clips, or it's just normal raw footage that you submit to us, we're able to pump out all the short form content. Also carousels and graphics, those tweet posts or any carousels and graphics that you might want created, we also pump that out for you. And also, it's posted across all the platforms using all the best practices because we're researching ahead of time and finding all the proven topics, proven hooks, basically everything in your niche, and playing all the cards towards our favor. And then also something that's super important that a lot of people just ignore is analytics reporting. And so we implement a analytics reporting system into your business that tracks how each piece of content is doing, what's working well and what isn't. So you're doubling down on what's working well and taking away and removing what's not focusing. And this third step is the optimization step. And to be honest, this is the step that most people ignore, and that's why they fail, because they keep doing the same thing over and over, when in reality that same thing that they keep doing is not performing well and it's not driving results. And so they're not tracking their analytics, which leads to no results. And so we're going to review the data and see what's working, and we're going to use data-driven decision making to improve your content strategies. We're going to review what's working and what's not, and like I said, we're just going to hone in on what's working and basically focus on what's going to drive the most results with your content. And one last thing I quickly want to illustrate to you is how we operate opposed to a traditional short form content agency. And so the way it works is, when you're paying a traditional short form content agency, you're paying them thousands of dollars every month to get access to their content machine. Okay, so you're paying them, and as long as you're paying them, they're going to edit your videos, they're going to post it, they're going to do all that basic stuff for you. But the thing is, the second you stop paying them, you lose access to their content machine, you lose access to everything. So you're not left with anything tangible, and you're right back where you started. Okay. But the thing is, the way we operate is, when you pay us, what we do is we take the content machine and we implement it right into your business, okay? And you're not paying us thousands of dollars every month. You pay us and we take the content machine and we put it right into your business, in-house, done for you, okay? And so when you do stop paying us, you're actually left with something. You're left with the actual content machine, the content department in your business that's going to produce 30 to 60 pieces of content per month and pump it out and distribute it across all platforms for you. So if you want to know how to implement this for your business, what you can go ahead and do is you can click the button in the top right hand corner to apply for a walkthrough session. I'll walk you through how we implemented this for clients and how we'll go about implementing this for your offer. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.